Hello, my name is Sylvia Wangpo, and I'll be talking about courage and why it is an important skill to have. It shows up in almost every part of our lives, whether we recognize it or not. And today, I want to share what it really means and how it can shape the way we show up for ourselves. Imagine this. You've been invited to pitch your idea at a professional conference, an event filled with top industry leaders. You've got something very innovative to share, but the moment you picture yourself standing on stage with all those eyes staring back at you, your chest tightens up, fear creeps in, and your heart starts to race. You don't like how uncomfortable that thought made you feel, so you say no and you pass up the opportunity. One of your colleagues takes your slot. They are nervous too, but they said yes. They pitch their idea in front of the audience and make an impression. Over time, you see doors opening for them. Their lives start to change, connections and job offers here and there. And all you can think of is, what if I had taken that chance? What if I had just pitched my idea? Now, this is a clear example of how the lack of courage can hold us back and keep us from reaching our full potential, keep us questioning what could have been. Now, what exactly is courage? According to the Oxford Dictionary, courage is the ability to do something that frightens you. It is being brave even in the face of hardship. Now, sometimes people think that courage only shows up in big, dramatic ways, but it actually shows up in our everyday moments. It is when you speak up for yourself, when you go after the things you want, when you even step into a room even though you're not feeling very ready. So, courage isn't the total absence of fear, it is just choosing to act despite it because you know what's on the other side matters more to you. And the more we choose courage, especially in the little things, the more we grow into the kind of people we admire. We are constantly left with the choice of choosing between fear and courage at every point in our lives. And the choice we make shapes our future in ways we can't even imagine. When you give into fear, it blocks your vision. It keeps you focused on only what's right in front of you and what could go wrong. It convinces you to settle, to stay in your comfort zone. And when you miss enough opportunities because of fear, regret starts to settle in. You begin to wonder if you're even capable of doing the things your mates are doing. It quietly steals your confidence. But courage creates possibilities. It lets you see beyond your fear into what could be. It pushes you to rise, to face your challenges, to confront things that scare you. And in doing that, you grow. You gain confidence. The type of confidence that people notice even before you speak. So the question becomes, are you going to choose fear or are you going to choose your future? Now, let's be totally honest. Having courage comes with its own set of challenges and responsibility. It doesn't usually feel all rosy. The most important truth you need to know about courage is that it starts with inward battle. You often find yourself battling the question of whether you should stay where things feel familiar or step into the unknown. That constant back and forth in your head, that is where courage usually begins. And then you have to start making up your mind. What is it going to be? Another truth is that courage stands on principle, not perception. It is not about doing what impresses others. It's about doing what feels right to you, even when it's unpopular. Sometimes courage means saying no, drawing a line and standing firm on your values. And when you live like that, something happens. People start noticing. So courage doesn't just move you, it inspires commitment from others. People begin to trust you, to respect you, even follow your lead because deep down they want that kind of courage too. And as a leader, it becomes your responsibility to always inspire your followers to become courageous too. Now, the last truth you should know about courage is that your life expands in proportion to your courage. So when you're not pushing yourself, you just basically remain at the same level. But the more you step up, the more the doors will open up for you. People will come to you with opportunities. You become the person people call on when they need bold actions to be taken. That's the power of living courageously. It stretches your life in the best possible way. To become more courageous, you need to know that courage is like a muscle. You don't build it by just thinking about it. You build it by actively doing the thing that scares you. Even if it's small, even if it's tiny, just do it. Stop waiting to feel ready. That conversation you've been avoiding, that idea you've been sitting on, just do it. Do it scared, do it uncertain. That is what courage demands from us. Also, speak up when silence feels like it is the easy way out. Stop trying to shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable. Say your mind, stand firm on your standards. And lastly, never underestimate the power of your circle. When you're around people who push you to grow, who believe in you, who live courageously themselves, you start to show up differently. So the more you act in courage, the more it becomes part of who you are, and you become who others admire. So if you're listening to this, I'm just going to give you one little challenge for this week. Just think about something you've been putting off doing or avoiding completely. Go and tackle it. It might seem uncomfortable, but the more you push yourself to do what feels uncomfortable, the more you see your life start to change for the better. This is what it means to be courageous. So go take that action today and live the best life you can ever imagine. Thank you for listening.